2, 3. There we go. So we have now caught our third team member. I'm going to be using a Mankey. Now, I highly recommend Mankey, especially if you started with Charmander, because it is a fighting type, and Rock is the gym leader that's coming up. I said Rock, even though Rock sounds like Brock, but Rock uses Rock types first gym. Alright, whatever. And it is a female, so that's sort of annoying, but I have a name right now. I'm just going to call it, keeping with the whole Bleach stuff, I'm just going to call it Rukia. I'm going to name Rukia after a monkey, or a monkey after Rukia. Yeah, either way, our Mankey will be named Rukia. So there we go. Now, I was considering using, what's it called, Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, but I get that at like the 6th gym, and if I'm being honest, I would prefer a fighting type now, and Mankey is a good fighting type. Definitely not as good as Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but definitely a good Pokemon. Bashful Nature, I can't remember what that does, but I'm sure it'll work. Relaxed and Jolly. That's actually a good nature for Pidgey too. I'm happy with that. Jolly raises speed, lowers special attack. Relaxed I don't remember, and from the looks of it raises defense though. And Bashful, I don't know what Bashful does. Hopefully it lowers special attack. But either way, we're gonna come up here, and I'm pretty sure you can actually find something up here. You probably can't, but I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, can we find anything useful? And there's nothing there. Well, that's stupid. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly use a potion and heal up Zangetsu. And I guess I might as well heal up Rukia. Alright. So as I said last episode, if you come over here, you will run into Gary. So here he is. He's like, hey Zero, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let me go through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? My friend, I think they did get stronger. So I'm gonna whip you. I'm gonna whip you. Not with a whip, but oh, level 9. Alright, I did not expect you to be that strong. I think your strongest was level 9. Alright, whatever. Probably should have trained up a bit more. I did train up off screen, if you couldn't tell. But alright, I don't really have anything good going. Let's just tackle it and maybe I'll get a crit. Okay, I'll just send in Spirit, I guess. So I thought his strongest was level 9, so maybe it is also level 9? I didn't expect them to both be level 9, but let's just use Bubble and check out its slow animation. Just look at that. It's so terrible. They need to really speed that up. And I lowered its speed, so hopefully I'll be able to outspeed it now. So tackle! And you're still faster than me. God damn, that must be a fast little Pidgey. Alright, now I'm faster. Well, I don't even get that. How does that even make sense? How am I faster and then you're not faster and then... Oh man, it's stupid. But whatever, we take down his Pidgey. Zangetsu gets to level 6. Spirit gains 52 experience. And here comes Bulbasaur. So I'm going to be sending in Rukia just to see how she goes. Female Mankey, it's so dumb. I'm just going to use... I want to use a quick Leer. I'm just going to use Growl. That doesn't really bother me to any longer my attack. I'm just going to Leer. Start with, I think that lowers your defense by 2 stages, I think. It might be only 1. I'm not really sure. I think it's 2 though. I think. It's probably 1. But either way, I'm just going to quickly heal up. I'll heal up Spirit just in case, because you don't have any grass type attacks yet. So again, it doesn't matter about the starters at the moment. It will eventually, but right now it just doesn't. And I'm faster than you, so that's weird. And you got 1 HP left, so I'm just going to switch in Spirit so Ruki can get some experience. Alright, it's the battle of the starters, round 2. Can Spirit do it, or will his Bulbasaur, what's even the word I'm looking for? Get revenge, I guess I should say. And looks like you're not going to, so again, my starter is just a superior starter. And a critical hit, I could have used that last time, but whatever. We take down Gary, level 9. So take that, Gary. So as I said, Gary is actually pretty hard in this one. Definitely want to at least have your Pokemon at level 8. Again, you can just spam potions like I did, so yeah. And he's just going to leave. Now, I could show off the Elite Four, well not actually the Elite Four, but show off what Gary was talking about. But basically, might as well go show it off. I mean, I've got nothing else to do. So, coming up here, this is basically where you need to come when you get all 8 badges. So that's a long way off, but I'll just show it off. So if you come over here and you try to go past, it'd be like you don't have the boulder badge. Unless rules are rules, you can't go past. So if you get the boulder badge and come up there, you can get through, but then you need the second badge. So you basically need all 8 badges to get through. Now, I actually like what they did there, how you have to go through all these special things, and they got rid of them in all the other games, except for 5th gen. They brought that back, how you gotta go through with all the badges and stuff, so I thought that was actually pretty cool. So, I've said so many times, I just said it then, so... God damn it, I keep saying it. Alright. Sting if you need anything here. Get cut, I believe that guy gives you sleep talk, or rest, one or the other. Yeah, nothing really crazy. I'm just gonna quickly heal up, so yeah, back in a sec. We're back in front of this little place here. It's basically where I left off last episode. But yeah, when you're ready, come up here. Now, if you have Charmander, this place will be a breeze. If you have Bulbasaur or Squirtle, it can be a bit difficult. But if you have a Pidgey and he knows Peck, it'll be a lot easier. I don't think Pidgey has Peck yet, but anyway, we were in Viridian Forest. Over here I believe we can find an item. No, we can't, so I was misinformed. Coming up here, I believe we do actually find an item now. And it wouldn't also kill you to grab some repels. Now, I will show off the Pokemon here. I probably will skip them after this unless I find like something new. But yeah, we got a Caterpie here. As I said, level 10 evolves in Butterfree. And once I find Weedle, I will also talk about Weedle. But they both evolve into like a defensive type Pokemon. Like Metapod and Kakuna are both their second forms. Basically, if you catch, maybe I found one now. No, but we did find Weedle. So Weedle is the opposite of Caterpie. His last form is Beedrill. In my experience and in my opinion, Beedrill is the better of the two. But in 4th gen, Beedrill is a lot better. But if you want to use a Beedrill or a Butterfree, I don't really recommend, but it will get harder like later on in the game. Up to like the first 4 gyms, they're pretty useful, but after that it just gets harder because obviously they're not great Pokemon, and yeah. So just be warned, and I don't think there's any items over there, so I will just come down here. And you can also find Pikachu in here, so if you want Electric type, come over here and you can get a Pikachu. Pikachu is pretty rare in this place, so don't expect to find it quickly. And here's another Caterpie. But from this moment on, I will be skipping the wild battles. In case I find something new, then I won't skip it. But anyway, we can get a potion here. So again, free potion, we're not going to complain. Until we get like later in the game and potions do absolutely nothing. But until that happens, we will just versus Bugcatcher. Zangetsu can probably stay up front. Hey you! Wait, hey you have Pokemon, come on, let's battle them. Okay, let us battle our Pokemon. And I never got why the hell they have catching things. I mean, they're in Pokeballs, clearly just came out of a Pokeball. Why the hell do you have a net? Do you like pick them up with the net and then put them in a Pokeball? But then, from my experience, you sort of have to hurt them first, unless you like put them in net and throw them against a wall or something and just verbally beat them yourself, or physically beat them. But he's just gonna keep string shotting, so whatever. That lowers speed, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this time. And string shot, he does have poison sting, which can poison you. That's why I said bring some antidotes. So yeah, well I said that last episode. But anyway, 66 experience, and we get to level 7. I think it's level 8 that he learns back, or level 10, it's one or the other. Now he's got a Caterpie, so I want to switch in Rukia just to get some experience. But yeah, having 3 Pokemon this early in the game, it's going to be a little bit harder because training up 3 Pokemon will be pretty difficult. But, you know, it'll be worth it in the end because they are good Pokemon. Tackle, interesting. I'll just keep scratching away because that's really all I can do. I mean, the start of the Pokemon games are always very boring because it's just the same moves over and over. Until you get to like later on in the game when everything gets a little bit easier and you can start killing people. Yeah, I wish. You can kill like Pokemon like really quickly. So at this point it's just pretty difficult. But again, I said if you have a Charmander, level it up to level 10, it will learn Ember, and you'll just breeze through this place. And it'll learn Low Kick. That attack basically does more damage the heavier the Pokemon is. So use Low Kick on Snorlax, and that thing is going to come tumbling down. So yeah, like my wordplay right there. Yeah, pretty sweet. Here's another bug catcher. Let's take him on. Yo, you can jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Did you say yo? Okay then. What are you, a gangster? You don't look like a gangster. You have a freaking net and some sort of random hat. I guess I am also wearing a hat, but my hat is cooler. Better if I was wearing it backwards, but that's just not how I roll. Yeah, Poison Sting, as I said, will poison you. Well, it can poison you. Just like that, we got poisons. That's why I said make sure you bring some antidotes, because you are going to need them. Unless you just want to walk around getting poisoned all the time, which I will demonstrate after I win this battle. Unless I die, which is also a chance. Alright, one more tackle. I don't know how many Pokemon he had. Hopefully it's one. I wasn't really looking. Level 8. Now, the reason I'm not training up Squirtle, is because the next gym leader is a rock type, and he's not really that hard if you have a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur. So really all I need to do is have Squirtle at level 13 or 12, and I'm basically fine. So I should probably mention that if you have a Charmander, definitely level it up to at least level 14 or 13, but you'll be like much better if it's 14 or 15, because you'll learn a certain move at level 13, which will be super effective against Brock, who's the rock type gym leader. So they purposely did that in this game just to make it easier. I sort of wish they didn't, because it just, in my opinion, it just makes the game, it just makes things a lot harder. That's just my opinion, but anyway. One more scratch will do it, and there we go. And so close to level 7, but now you have a Kakuna. Alright, I'll send in Spirit for this, just because I will go through Kakuna and basically Metapod at the same time, even though they're different Pokemon, they're sort of exactly the same. So they both have good defense, and they both can only use Harden, but if you evolve Caterpie to Metapod, it will still have its old moves, but if you catch a Metapod or a Kakuna in this place, they will only have Harden. So I do recommend that you evolve it yourself from Caterpie or Weedle, because it will gain, it will keep its old moves like Tackle and stuff, but it will still learn Harden, but at least you can still use it to attack. But yeah, the wild people just have Harden, so yeah, don't use physical attacks. Well, basically, I know this generation is weird, because it's not like the moves itself, it's actually the type what determines if it's physical or special. I believe Water is special, Normal is physical, Fire is special, Dragon is special, Dark is... I don't even know what Dark is. I think Dark is special in this game, I think. I'm not even sure. I might leave the info below of what they are, if I can find it. But if not, then I don't know. I'll go through it later on. Yeah, as I showed you, if you're walking, see how things like this, the screen goes all weird? That's your Pokemon losing health. So you definitely want to use an antidote and heal it up, unless you don't care if it dies and that was the wrong Pokemon. In 5th generation, they got rid of the whole losing health when you're walking around, which I didn't like, because it really just got rid of the whole poison effect and made it just terrible. In 4th gen, if you're walking around, your Pokemon can't die. It will lose health, but it will stay at 1 HP. So yeah, I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. Alright, so we take down the Caterpie. Pretty easy stuff, especially now Zangetsu has Gust. And so close to level 10. So I'm actually running pretty high on time right now, so I'm thinking, I guess I am nearly out, but I'm thinking maybe I should speed it up. I don't know, do I have a repel for whatever reason? No, I don't. Can we make it down here? Yes, we can. No, we can't. And we got a Metapod here. So, as I said, if you catch a Metapod just like this, all it's gonna have is Harden. So I recommend that if you want to use a Butterfree, I recommend that you just catch a Caterpie, because it will, at least the Metapod will still have Tackle and everything, unless you just want to do the switcheroo strategy, which is throw a Pokemon up front, then switch it out, and it will still gain experience. So yeah, it's really up to you. I would recommend just catching a Caterpie, just because you can catch them up to like level 6 or 7 up in this place, so it's pretty fun. And we get to level 10. Okay. Alright, I'll throw Spirit up front just because he's gonna need a bit more experience for the first gym. And there's a bug catcher. So actually, I'm gonna I want to take him on after, or off screen, and I'll come back here later. He's just Caterpie's basic Pokemon. Alright, so maybe we can make it through here. No, we can't. Stupid Weedle's interrupting my talking. So we got one more battle here. Alright, one more battle that I will be showing. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? And there we go, we finally take it down. I actually missed like 2 tackles, believe it or not. That was just ridiculous. But anyway, Spirit gets to level 10, so that's really going to come in handy. And we learn Withdraw, that raises my defense. It's a pretty decent move, I guess. It's not great, but, you know, it could come in handy at some point. So with that said, can we make it through the grass? Yes, we can, so we are out of here. Next time, we will head to Pewter City and take on the first gym. So, rate, comment, sub, all that stuff, and thanks for watching, and later.